Hey everyone, Zen here, and this is my new pet, robot vacuum. This is the Roborock S7 robot vacuum mop, and I must say, it's kind of changed the way I thought about robot vacuums. I mean, initially it was just a simple vacuum machine that works on its own, learns about your room, and does everything for you. But the S7 just seemed to be pretty attractive, being a mop and a vacuum with 2,500 PA square of suction power. That doesn't sound too crazily high, but I understand why it just doesn't need that much of suction power anyway. This is almost 5 kilos, by the way, good lord. It uses a washable E11 HEPA filter, and you put that on a 450 milliliter dustbin to collect your dust, your hair, your grime, and everything. And for the water, because of the mop, it has a 300 milliliter water tank that you just put in from the back. You see that this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I kind of saved the voice to be Ukrainian because it was cool. So you just fill up the water in here and you use it for the mop mode. And the question is, can you put a little soap in the water? Absolutely. Do not do that. The technology isn't ready for that yet. And it's got sensors everywhere. So whatever you do physically to this robot vacuum, there'll be a voice prompt to tell you what you're doing. So shoving it back in, which means the water tank is installed. And you can lift up the lid like this, and from here you can see the dustbin. So you lift that up. The dustbin has been removed. I've actually tried vacuuming my room and my living room, and this is how it looks. And I must say, it's not a pretty sight. But it means it's working, no? As a robot vacuum, we must care about, the little components that it has that makes the whole thing work. So you got that mop attachment here at the bottom. It looks a little grimy, which is the point. That's user replaceable and of course a little washable. But you see, for the mop mode, it doesn't just drag this, little mop across the floor. That would smear things and just make things worse. So how this works is that it uses sonic power to vibrate about 3,000 times per minute, and it doesn't drag across the floor. It vibrates at such a high frequency that it's just cleaning everything and just mopping things away. And you can see that this is the brush roll, this pretzel churro looking thing. This is an improved design because the previous S6 doesn't have a fin kind of design, while this does, and it does a pretty good job agitating all that dust and grime and hair to, knock them into the suction area and goes straight into the dustbin. And of course, it's not just about that brush roll. It's also user replaceable, by the way. It's also, these wheels, and of course the compartment that's storing that brush head. It has more planes of movement, so it's not just restricted to up down, unlike the S6. Now you can go like up down, left, right. It's got that rotational style of movement, so it can actually adapt to a lot of environments, like slight elevations, maybe a little bit of ramps, just uneven floors. I mean, what kind of house are you living in if you have uneven floors? For cleaning carpets, I think I was pretty impressed because, it's got that ultrasonic sound method of detecting and recognizing carpets. So when it does recognize a carpet, it ramps itself upwards to go onto the carpet and increase power of the suction so that all that dust and all that grime will just scoop up easily and just get into the dustbin, just like everything else. But you see, here's the thing. We are living in such technological times. How does this fare well with cables? I can say that it's mixed results. I deliberately left cables on the floor. It actually kind of caught the cable, but strangely enough, when it rotated away, the cable just detached itself away from that vacuum. And I was like, whoa! I honestly thought that it would just tangle and get stuck and drag all my stuff away, but it didn't. But I have to say, that's not gonna happen every time. And how does the S7 remember everything? Well, mapping. So, after you download the app, pair it on Wi-Fi, don't use 5 gigahertz, and start creating data for the room, the S7 would actually scout around for a bit and use LiDAR sensors to detect range and depth and distance and all that, so that it can get that room data, and it will remember. The next time you put it there, your S7 is just going to do a quick recon, and it will remember and start its cleaning procedure. And okay, the one thing I really like is how it always remembers where the dock is. I mean, obviously, the charging dock is beaming information to the robot vacuum, and I just love how it just skittles there and even goes out of its way. I actually stood in front of the vacuum to see what it would do if I'm blocking its path, and it actually just skedaddled away and went straight into the dock, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, just now I mentioned the app. So you connect it to 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi and pair it, and after pressing that button to pair to your robot vacuum, you can start doing a lot of things. So you can choose things like vacuum power, scrub intensity, your mopping routes, and changing the language. I changed it to Ukrainian as a proof of concept, and there's even Bahasa Malaysia. You literally can get your very own robotic kakak. Okay, so for the difficulties, I would say this rotating scrubber, you can see this. Sometimes it gets tangled with hair and it just refuses to stop, but after a quick untangling, it kind of starts running again. You can just press resume. And for the brush roll, it actually can get tangled in hair. And when that happens, I do recommend sometimes, maybe out of 3 times, you just do it once, removing the attachment, getting the brush head, and just cleaning it up and removing all those hair tangles. How you're gonna do that is just grab a pair of scissors, cut those tangles, and you're done. It can work again. All the spare parts are actually pretty toolless because they all have, compartments and buttons for you to just push or pull, and you can just grab everything out. The dustbin, clean it every few times because, you don't want a really dirty dust bag because it does make things worse in the long run. For the mopping, I would say that it's just a pretty basic mop. You can't put soapy water in there. It doesn't make sense to just pre-spray, floor cleaning agents onto the floor and then just have the S7 brush through it, because it just doesn't make sense. So I would say that it's only good enough to clean like dried on dirt and already dried up gunk. I would say for like tougher liquids, like you accidentally spilled juice or coffee, it's not gonna do a great job because it's literally just vibrating water across that surface, and then it just goes on doing its business. So this won't replace mopping, but it would make your room a lot cleaner. And would it replace your own traditional vacuum cleaner? I'd say it won't replace it, but it would reduce your workload by a lot. I would say you can rely on the S7 to do at least 80% of the main vacuum work, and the last 20% just get off your lazy butt and just use that vacuum cleaner or a handheld to just back it up. Because these are machines. They are sophisticated, but they're not perfect. For $2,399, it's kind of a high asking price, but with firmware updates and such a comprehensive app, I'm actually quite impressed by the app. I'd say it's a good long-term investment, and I would recommend it to people who have apartments that aren't too big, like 1,500 square feet and below, maybe 1,008 tops. And for the wire situation, we can't do much about it. Just keep them off the floor. I mean, maybe this is a wake-up call for all of us. Stop getting your wires all over the floor. You are an adult. I know you might just complain about the hair tangling, but look, you gotta maintain all the machines that you have. It's not just about robot vacuums. You gotta remove those parts at some point in time to maintain them. And if not, you can still buy the spare parts on Shopee, Lazada. They're not crazy expensive and they're easily available. good job on the S7 Roborock. I'd love to see more on maybe even the S8. I would like to also see a loudspeaker function where the robot vacuum is like cleaning my house halfway and then it's blasting my Spotify playlist. I would totally love to see that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Zen the Geek. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go clean!